So I'm posting this reading on April the 16th. This is an incredibly rare day where we have multiple planets in the sign of Aries. I'm taking this day's energy and sealing it into this reading today. And because you are here, this message actually belongs to you. I want you to trust there's a purpose and a reason why you clicked on this video and why it even showed up for you in the first place. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you are finding this reading is exactly when you're meant to connect with this message. So let's call in spirit, open up the space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So I wanted to start with 3 sacred woundings oracle. So Chiron Cazimi, this is the wounded healer. Okay, this is the energy I'm tapping into through these 3 cards. This is something that you're being called to face. Okay, something that you're being called to sit with, something that you're being called to heal. So we are getting the wound of the chosen burden. The wound of the chosen burden. You were picked for responsibility, not love. This wound arises when you're valued for what you do, not for who you are. You were leaned on, depended upon, even praised, yet rarely nurtured. It can leave you feeling useful but unloved, burdened by duty, and aching to be chosen simply for being you. So you might be feeling this rising within you. And this is where Spirit is encouraging you not to react to this, but rather sit with it and allow yourself to feel into this and allow it to pass. This is how you heal, right? So the wound of the chosen burden. We also have the wound of the hollow embrace. The wound of the hollow embrace. Connection that leaves you lonelier. This wound forms when you're physically close but emotionally unmet. You may be in a relationship surrounded by people, yet feel unseen at the core. It can leave you aching for depth, questioning your worth, and wondering if true intimacy is even possible. So I feel many of us feel this at some point in our lives. Many of us don't, but I feel that those of you that are here have felt this. So thirdly, we have the trigger of a salted wound. All right, so pain reopened by familiar patterns. This wound arises when old hurts resurface through present-day triggers, relationships, or cycles. Just as healing begins, something familiar pulls you back into the ache. It can leave you feeling stuck, frustrated, or ashamed for still being affected by what you thought you've outgrown. So these are heavy emotions that are rising up. And the reason why they're rising up is because they're being dislodged through all of these alignments. And you're going to feel a lot of things. Remember that we are all going through this experience. So you may be seeing people out there that are maybe, acting in a way that isn't their norm. It's an energy that almost to me feels like Mercury retrograde, right? So this is where Spirit is encouraging you to stay grounded and centered as you move through this. This is where I feel you're going to connect with what your soul is meant to know, but the blessings are here in this space as well. Being in a place of calm, quiet, peace in your nervous system, right? So we're going to pull a blocked energy card for you as well. This is something that they're bringing into your awareness because you're meant to work with it. Right? It is supporting you in some way. And I feel that, yeah, there's something here happening with this. So inhibited shadow. We've got an inhibited shadow coming forward. The shadow is suppressing desires, feelings, and impulses. It is repressed, constrained, and hindering. So you have become comfortable staying stuck and miserable. Recognize that it's up to you to do the hard work to succeed. So sometimes we get into this funk where we are choosing to stay in this place, even though it's uncomfortable, it feels familiar. But right now, with everything that is going on in the cosmos planetarily for you, you being here, there's something calling you to come forward, to take action. There's like a fire that has lit up inside of you. And whatever this is, I feel it's going to become a strength, not a weakness. All right, so we've got a spirit animal coming forward as protection and guidance for you. So we're going to pull one card and see which animal is guiding you through this. So the Egret Queen. You might have seen an egret recently. The message it brings is about dreaming on. Your higher self has been speaking to you through your dreams. Listen closely for the wisdom you'll receive. So once again, your higher self has been speaking to you through your dreams. Listen closely for the wisdom you'll receive. So I feel the egret has been coming forward for the collective many times. And I feel there's a purpose here. Your higher self is communicating to you. So I feel these are your dreams, your desires. This is the spark that is coming alive within you. And everything that is happening right now is about, I feel, courage, your identity. This is about you taking action, feeling that building up inside of you, and actually doing what it is that you're desiring to do, to create what it is that you desire to create, not allowing these things to no longer get in the way. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to hear. So Queen of Swords, the decision has been made. There's clarity here. And I feel this is something that wasn't easy to come by, but you have acquired this, or you have received a higher understanding through your intuition, through the past experiences you have gone through, even the ones that you are currently going through. So I feel there's a lot of expansion and growth that is coming into your life. And you know, when we're growing, we experience growing pains. So sometimes these are uncomfortable situations, stepping out of our comfort zone and going into the unfamiliar. But with a clear mind and focus, you're going to find yourself overcoming those challenges and stepping into that energy of light. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is teamwork, making the dream work. You're meant to work with others at this time. Ask for support. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Speak your truth amongst others. I feel there's a soul tribe that is aligning. Something here is happening that feels very magical. And I'm seeing a lot of creative energy flowing through many different people at the same time. So major expansion here with this as well. 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Sun card. Oh my goodness. So I feel the way that you are showing up in your world, this is your outer expression. I feel this is where you're really going to find that the response from the universe is happening through your outer experience, the way that you're showing up in your world and your experiences. You are the energy of light, and that is the light that Spirit wants you to shine in your world right now. I feel you are moving through a major transformation, and you might not even realize this. This energy is encouraging you to move a little inwards and work from the inside out. There's, again, a lot of growth. It's like the sun is shining on you. So everything that the sun touches, it all grows. And I feel this is also your energy. The things that you touch turn into gold. This is the power that you hold within you. And whatever it is that's holding you back is a part of you. It is, I feel your experiences are gifts. And sometimes we don't recognize them as that because the experiences may have been very hard to go through. And we're left with pain, trauma, all kinds of things. But here, Spirit is putting some light to those experiences. So they want you to embrace the light as it comes in. Now, the Sun card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, so I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I'm just feeling a lot of really, really good energy here. So I'm getting Mercury in the sign of Aries that's connecting to the Queen of Swords. And, you know, we have Mercury Venus also there, the energy of love, beauty. So all of this is being amplified right now. So you might be noticing more of the words people are speaking or being more intentional about how you are speaking. And you're looking at beauty. Maybe you're focused on colors and interior design. Like this is what I'm getting here. Your focus is on balancing with colors and the way you see things and how things are just put together. That's the best way I can describe this. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. I'm also going to leave your individual readings that are extensions of this collective reading in the pinned comment section below. So make sure you check those out, especially if you're wanting to go deeper on this energy. All right, so there is just something so powerful happening here for you. I feel your life is shifting in a way that you can feel, but you can't really see yet. Everything is happening in the background, and I feel you're in a different place. You have emerged as this higher version of yourself. It's almost like you know what you want to create. You know who you are in a way because you are facing yourself. You've been in this experience for the last little while. And April the 16th and the next 7 days, there's going to be experiences that align you to this truth. There's some sort of like a confirmation, something that you have asked Spirit for that's going to come in for you. Save this video and watch it again in 7 days to see what comes out for you. Okay, so I'm seeing a clear voice. I'm seeing clear communication. I feel this is something that you have been doing intentionally. I feel whatever you have been dreaming about or visualizing, you are now beginning to take action to materialize it. This is a spark. This is a fire that you're feeling within you. It is encouraging you to move. It is encouraging you to speak, speaking your truth, healthy boundaries. All of that is here. But I'm also seeing that you are inspiring. You are someone that motivates others. And I feel that you are here to heal, right? Some of you have gone through many difficult experiences in life. And, I feel that there's a purpose and a reason why we go through these experiences. Sometimes in those moments that we're going through them, we don't understand why. Things are not clear. We are uncertain. It feels very unfair. And it just feels like that's a card that we were dealt in our life experience. And I've always found that each challenge that we overcome, I know that you've overcome a lot of challenges, we gain a lot of strength and wisdom through them. And because we firsthand went through them, we had the knowledge and wisdom and healing to share with others, right? So if someone's going through something that you have gone through and you have some advice or something that healed you, you can share that with others. So this is how I see some of you showing up in your world, even if it's just in a small way. You've been there in those experiences. And I'm seeing some of you as nurses, as doctors, as caregivers, right? You are naturally, there's this like motherly instinct, this desire to help and support others. And, I always find like even in my own life's journey, I've been taken for granted, taken advantage of like many times in my life. And just because I have doesn't mean that I'm going to close myself off. I'm definitely I'm always suspicious, right? And that's because I've seen a lot. So, but I listen to my intuition. So I'm very open and loving. But, if there's something that I pick up on, my radar, my alert system is going to let me know. And I feel this is you as well. You are someone who has this like distinctive gift to see, to notice. These are the subtleties. These are the micro expressions. These are the patterns that you pick up in people. This is something that you have been working with since you were young. So I feel there's a gift that is strengthening through all of these alignments. And there's almost like an awakening experience that is happening within that like major life shift that you are going through, right? So they want you to trust in the power of you in the process of the experiences you're having over the next 5 to 7 days. Like the energy is shifting and moving. There are waves. We're going to feel these. It's like up and down energies. So they want you to stay grounded. They want you to stay alert and pay attention at this time. And, you know, this energy around you, your universe, the things that are happening are reflecting to you what your soul needs to know. So just being aware and observant as you are moving through your experiences. We have the Three of Pentacles. You have a lot of support available to you if you desire or choose to invite it in. You know, the support might be showing up through the people in your life. This might be through your environment or something that you're doing that feels supportive to you. It could be a passion that you have, right? So when we put expectations on support, you know, we're expecting it to show up in a certain form, as a certain person, in a certain timing. That is not how this energy works. Then we put ourselves in a box in a way. So they want you to open yourself up to this when it comes in, because it may come in a form that you're not expecting. So this is where Spirit is encouraging you to expect the unexpected. And they're also encouraging you to take that weight that you've been holding. There's something that you're holding on to that you're not letting go of. What is this? It feels like, I feel there's a lot of thoughts here. There's emotion, and there's like worry, stress, anxiety. This is your nervous system a little haywire. I feel things are rattling inside because there's a creative fire that wants to express itself. And maybe there's fear around it. Or, you know, there's something here that is brewing inside of you that needs to be expressed in some way, right? So, you know, sometimes this energy can come in through dark or light. You can come out very aggressive or, you know, passion in a darker way, or it can come through light where you're feeling creative and you're doing things that you're passionate about and channeling that energy in that way. This is the energy of Aries, right? And all these planetary alignments, and Mercury being the communicator, right? Your words are going to have power. Words of others are going to feel like they have power, but they don't have power over you. And what I'm getting here is sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So I feel you're being called to protect yourself and be discerning, but also open, right? Because I feel with people, you know, with others, you're able to expand further. And I feel you're aware of this. Some of you are in business or you're working somewhere where it's better to work as a team because you can get much more done. And there is this sense of community and connection there as well. Sometimes we experience friction there, and that's okay. I know that sometimes it only takes one bad apple to interfere with everything. And I feel there's a clearing or something balancing out here in this particular situation over the next, I feel 7 to 21 days. They're giving me 3 weeks around something balancing out. And what is this you are building? And you are meant to, some of you might be growing in your business and you need others to help you. So I remember when I first started this channel, I was doing everything myself. Like I was editing everything, posting everything online, like everything I did all by myself. And then because I started to grow, I thought, I need help now. This is like too much for me. Then I hired my husband and he worked with me. Now he's my business partner and we've hired his brother to do the video editing. So both of them are doing that. And, you know, there's just a lot of work to do. So I feel this is also happening for you, is the expansion and growth in your life and that need to hire other people or work with others, right? Teamwork, making the dream work. So, and getting yourself out there. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there. You have to be in it to win it, right? So you're meant to connect, communicate with others. And I feel through these communications, you are receiving communication from spirit here. I'm seeing that there's a conversation that may open a door for you. It feels random, but it feels like it was meant to happen. So you may have these kinds of conversations over the next period of your life. So the next 21 days. So we have the sun card. We have sunflowers coming in. This is a very like youthful, young, fresh energy. And again, this has to do with how you are showing up in your reality with others, in front of yourself. Who are you as you are moving through your world? It's not your name. It's not, who so-and-so's wife or husband you are, or what your job title is. Who are you at a soul level, and how do you express this energy outwardly in your world? Do you feel there's a match here, or do you feel that it's out of alignment? So I feel this is something that Spirit is wanting you to face right now, facing yourself in the way that you're showing up in your world. And I feel this is what's being reflected to you through your outer experience over the next few days. And this feels like a soul mirror experience. I'm going to pull a card here from this bonus deck. It is you really understanding who you are and speaking your truth, living that truth and breathing that truth. Some of you are already there, right? And some of you are trying to get there. And I feel this energy is something that this alignment, these many alignments are connecting you to, right? So when you are working with these alignments, they are supporting you in reconnecting with yourself and reclaiming your power and directing it where it matters, where it's important. I'm seeing that there's a purpose and a calling here. You're born to do something. You've always known this, right? You knew that you were different. There's something here you're meant to do, and maybe you don't know what that is yet, and some of you do. And whatever this is, you've already been doing it, and you're finding that you are mastering this. And sometimes you don't even realize that that's what's happening. I had no idea that I was going to be on YouTube in front of the public eye. I had no idea. So that was one of my biggest fears, by the way, right? So I feel that you are overcoming the fears that you have. And this is where Spirit is bringing into your awareness all the experiences, the things that you have picked up, and the things that you are feeling and surfacing are all part of a bigger picture. There's versions of you that live inside of you that are through different points in your history, right? There's a version of me I remember from high school where, I was like a rebel. I didn't let anyone bully me because I had been bullied for many years prior to that. So I built this strength and became the bully almost for a very short period of time. But that version of me, that spirit warrior energy lives inside of me, and I can pull that version out anytime I want. So I'm getting these different identities, these versions of you all merging into one through the Sun card, right? It's like a diamond in the rough that goes under pressure, and then there's like this breaking free as this beautiful shining bright light. So this is how they're showing it to me. You are never a diamond in the rough, by the way. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying there's like this building up and evolving and becoming and emerging, this experience that you've been going through. And over the next little while, I feel there's an awareness or realization or some sort of breakthrough experience or something that clicks that's going to align you and bring that awareness to you, the clarity, the ability to see, because you have this gift to see. I'm getting foresight, premonition. Everything is very crystal clear here, right? And expansion, growth, right? The sun makes everything grow. You make everything grow. You touch everything and it turns into gold. This is the power that you're being called to activate at this time. So that is the energy of the sun and the sunflowers, nourishment, vitamin D. Some of you are being called to go out into the sunlight. So yesterday, before I began filming, I went outside. The sun was out and it was absolutely beautiful. And as I was walking my dog, and the sun was just on my skin, and I just stood there, and it just felt so good to feel that sun on my skin. So I feel there's moments like this that are coming into your life as well, where it feels like the sun is shining on you and you're feeling the energy replenishing you. And dream on dreams, right? That's coming in through the egret, right? You are meant to fly high right now. So you may be having dreams of flying, right? When I was younger, I used to always dream that I could fly, and I'd be flying in my dreams. And sometimes I couldn't even control myself flying. So a lot of the dreams, it wasn't hard for me to fly, but it was hard for me to bring myself back down to the ground, right? So you're meant to fly high. You've got this like dream or desire from childhood that is coming to life in your experience right now. Okay, this is very rare, by the way, right? This is not something that happens all the time, but it's happening now for you. So we're going to pull a card from the Soul Mirror Oracle and see what it is Spirit is reflecting to you. So we are getting growth. Do you feel that your growth is dying, or is it evolving? And you might be resonating with the image of this card today, so you can share that with me if you are. So let's read you the message here of growth. All right, keep your focus on self-discovery and exploration at this time. The path of evolution is a winding one, full of twists and turns, but also full of opportunities for personal development and growth. Keep an open heart and mind and bear witness to the gifts of transformation. The world turns on its axis. Caterpillars transform into butterflies. Leaves grow and fall with seasons. Waves break on the shore. Every living, breathing cell flows and grows through its cycles, including you. There will be times this has its strains and pressures. During these times, know that nothing lasts forever. As the world around you changes, so will you if you choose to accept it. To accept your evolution is to accept your growth with a loving embrace. Keep growing spiritually, learning and healing as you are now, and your soul will continue to flourish through its expansion. Just like the tallest branches of a tree reaching towards the sun, often the fear of our perceived growing pain holds us back so much that we choose to remain in a stagnant and unhealthy state. Know that you are eternally held and guided, and that the fabric of the world will automatically fill voids when you let go of which holds you back. From death comes new life and growth. Transformation is the unfolding of evolution. Witness your eternal being in this lifetime. So I have reflection prompts for you. Feel free to write these down and use them. How can I cultivate a mindset of loving embrace towards my own evolution and growth? How can I trust and believe in the guidance and support I receive from the universe as I navigate through my growth and evolution? All right, so that is your message from the Soul Mirror Oracle. It's all about growth right now. All right, so we are going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. And we are getting for you 999. You're being called to turn the page. These alignments are calling you to turn the page on an old chapter and step into a new chapter. So the message here is move on to the next thing. There's a completion happening in your experience. You are at the finish line. There's an ending here as well, and you are coming full circle. Some of you are going to find that you're starting over somewhere in your life as well. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. And before you go, I just wanted to announce that I have a live Zoom event coming up on April the 24th. This is the Golden Light Ceremony. This is where we are all going to be working with golden light energy to release and let go of anything heavy that we have been carrying and reclaiming our power. We are going to set intentions and light candles, do a releasing ritual. We're going to journal together, pull some tarot cards, and do a movement meditation. I created music for this. So I'm excited to see all of you there. I'm going to leave you all the information in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new magic intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at 𝐂𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐍.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes, even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.